All right, fellas, welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen alike. Just doing a follow-up video on the tool chest that I posted on how I take care of my tools. People say, well, how are your tools always so clean? They look brand new. Well, there's a way you take care of your tools, and there's a way you use your tools. Now, I'm not a professional mechanic by any means, but I'm here to give you the little tips and stuff that I follow up on, learning from the mechanics that I've been around all my life. One, how do you clean and take care of your tools? Well, for one, after each use, I use glass cleaner, this spray glass cleaner, this invisible glass, and I spray down my tools. And then I take a shop towel and I wipe them down nice and clean. Then I take WD-40 and I spray them with WD-40. Just put a nice, generous amount of coating on them. Let them sit for a minute, drip, and then I wipe them down with also a shop towel. And then I replace them. Also, I live here in Ohio, so it's a state that has fluctuating weather. You have a lot of sunshine, you have rain, you have snow, you have cold, you have all the seasons. Sometimes you have all the seasons in one day in the springtime. So I use these desk skip packs. You can get them at a gun store. I got these at Thin Feather Fur, and they're desk skip packs, and they keep the moisture out of your box. They keep your tools from rusting. And this one is rechargeable. I was reading something on the box. I haven't read it real well yet. I haven't dived into it yet, but they say you can recharge these. You can put them in the oven on a certain temperature for a certain amount of time and make them fresh again. These you can also get when you order stuff online and they ship it to you. These silica gel packs come in, and that's the same thing in the desk skip pack. You can see right there it says desk skip pack, silica gel, a method for moisture proof. And you throw a couple of these in your toolbox and you're fine. Now, as far as maintaining my tools, people think you don't have to do maintenance on tools. Everything you own requires maintenance, okay? Even your relationship, even your woman, requires maintenance. So after each use of my tools, I take glass cleaner, that invisible glass I showed you, I spray them down, and I get all the fingerprints off of them, all the dust and all the grime. Then I take WD-40 and I soak the internals. And I lay them down on their back for about 10 minutes and let them soak. As I do each one gets a 10-minute sitting time. Then I spray the body with WD-40. And then I take a shop towel, little red shop towel, and I wipe them down clean. Then I go over that with a microfiber cloth just to give it a little polish. And that's how I take care of my tools. Now you say, people ask me, why you got so many wrenches? The average mechanic in a professional shop has 18 ratchets. That seems like a lot, but that's what it is. Usually, not all the time, usually. Everything I say is not infinite. But me, I have a comfort grip. And if you can notice, my comfort grips are clean. There's no oil, dirt, grease, or grime. And it's not a special solution that I use because nothing's going to get out that grease and grime and oil and dirt once you get it in that handle. You can wipe it somewhat clean, but it's never going to come clean like it was from the shop, factory. So that's why I have a comfort grip, and I also have a hard grip, grip, steel grip in each of my ratchets. The 1/2 inch drives, the 3/8 drives, and the 1/4 inch drives. Why? Because if I have a clean job, that's not going to have a lot of dripping oil and grease and grime getting on my tools, then I get a comfort grip. And I always wear my rubber gloves. And a clean job doesn't require maintenance on a tool because it never gets dirty. Now, if I have a dirty, oily, greasy job with a lot of grime and grease and dirt and oil dripping everywhere, then I get my hard handle because it's easy to wipe down. It's nothing to wipe down. Just a little glass cleaner, wipe it down, then go over with a little rag with a little bit of WD-40 on it just to put a little moisture on it, prevent rust, and then you're in business. It stays brand new. Warranties. If you have a good warranty with your tool truck, or you go to Harbor Freight, you go in, take this tool to Harbor Freight. If it breaks, you hand it to them. I broke this 1/4-inch drive ratchet using it for a job that it shouldn't have been used for. I over torqued it and it snapped, and the gears snapped in it. I took it to Harbor Freight. I handed it to the guy. The guy didn't even look at it. He didn't even comment. No questions asked. He said, "Go back there on the shelf, get you another one." And I brought it to the front desk, and that's it. Walk out. No problem. No questions asked. So if you got a good warranty on your tools, be it Snap-on, Matco, Harbor Freight, or wherever, Cornwell, wherever, then these tools should last you for a long time if you use them right. Now, when I say use them right, you don't take a 3/8 drive ratchet to get a bolt off or do a job that is required of a 1/2-inch ratchet. You don't take a 1/2-inch ratchet and put a 3/8 drive adapter on it to do a 3/8 drive. Get the 3/8 drive out. The same as you put a 3/8 drive, take a 3/8 drive ratchet and put a 1/2-inch adapter on it and then a 1/2-inch socket and try to remove a bolt that a 1/2-inch ratchet and socket requires. Okay? Same as you wouldn't use a 1/4-inch ratchet to break open a bolt that is required of a 3/8 drive ratchet. So using the right tool for the right job will ensure you that you won't break a lot of tools and your tools will last you. If you got to torque something down to 200 foot-pounds, then you get your 1/2-inch drive torque wrench, which is designed for it. You don't get your 3/8 drive torque wrench to do that job. So it's common sense, people, man. Your tools can last you a long time. Tools do break. There's no question about that. But the frequency of them breaking can be controlled. Just another desk kit pack. It's in there too. Speaking of desk kit packs, they are really required of when you go to the impact sockets, because impact sockets rust faster than any other sockets. And if you're a Snap-on socket owner, you know they rust quick. So I got a desk kit pack in there too. You want to keep the moisture out there. Same with the sockets. I take my WD-40 on these impact sockets. I don't even use glass cleaner. I just spray them with WD-40, let them drip dry, then take a shop rag and wipe them down and then put them back on their rail or in their individual spot where they go. And that's all you got to do, man. Your tools will last you a long time if you take care of them. They do need maintenance. They do need TLC. You don't just beat your tools up. And I don't loan my tools out. That's a no-no. If I'm working in the same area you're working in and you need to borrow something out of my box and you're within my proximity and I can see what's going on, then yeah, I'll let you use my tool. But bring it back, give it to me. I'll wipe it down and clean it the way I clean it, and I'll put it back where it belongs. Now, that's just common sense. If you got nice things, you want to take care of them. And the way you take care of your stuff is a direct representation of how you take care of yourself. It's like me. Every time I go out, I detail cars for a living. Every time I go out in my SS Camaro, it's whistle clean because it's a representation of me. So that's all I wanted to say, man. You guys out there, man, just take care of your tools, treat them with love, give them TLC, give them maintenance. And the same with my box. I spray my box down with glass cleaner after every use. And I wipe it down, get all the fingerprints off of it, whether they're oily or not, they come off. As you can see on my drawer handles, I don't have any fingerprints on them because I wipe them down and I use a microfiber on these. I don't use a shop towel, I use a microfiber. And then I spray a light coat of WD-40 on the rag and I'll go over the whole box because the box is steel and it can rust. So I go over the whole box with WD-40 and I wipe the whole box down until it's nice and clean. That's why I didn't mind. People say, why'd you get a white toolbox? Well, one, I love the color, the Arctic White for the U.S. General Series 3. I love it. Like I said, I wanted the orange and black, but it wasn't available in my area. The guy showed me at 2 boxes back there, a blue one. He said, I got a white one. I said, well, let me see the white one. I seen the blue one on the floor on the display model. I said, let me see the white. I looked at it, fell in love with it. But I wasn't afraid to or didn't shy away from buying the white box because I know how I take care of my stuff. So that's all I want to do, a little follow-up video on this. And I thank you guys for showing me support and views on the other toolbox tour video I made. And if you like this video, and if you like the stuff that I'm laying down over here, then please like and subscribe. It'll help. And my channel is not just a channel dedicated to one thing. My channel, we talk about racing cars. We talk about racing motorcycles. We talk about golf. We talk about the current political climate of the world that we're living in and all the things that's going on in it that are being hid from us and kept from us. And that we have to have our own due diligence and research and don't just be sheep and believe everything that everybody says. The media doesn't tell you the whole truth. So that's what my channel is based on. So if you like it, like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next video. Hallelujah.